President Biden said this week that every president has to cut their own path. What is one policy that you would have done differently over these last 3.5 years than President Biden?
I mean, to be very candid with you, even including Mike Pence, vice presidents are not critical of their presidents. I think that really actually, in terms of the tradition of it and also just going forward, it does not make for a productive and important relationship.
He's now giving you that green light with his comments that you can carve your own path. So now that you have this ability to say that to be on your own?
Well, no, going forward, there is no question that I bring my own experiences and my own life experiences.
Is there a policy that stands out to you in particular, either?
Sure. I mean, my approach to what we need to do around Medicare covering home health care, born out of my experience of taking care of my mother. My priority on housing, one, because I know what it means, affordable housing and the ability to buy a home. Again, my own experience, my mother saved up, and not until I was a teenager was she able to do it. But also I know that for so many young people who I speak with around our country, the American dream is just really out of reach. So my policy about $25,000 down payment assistance to help them get their foot in the door. The work that I have been doing and will bring to the presidency around emphasizing small businesses as being part of the real backbone of America's economy. Those are the experiences and the ideas that I have that are about moving forward and really in being a part of the next generation of leadership in America.
Who's voting for Kamala Harris here? Absolutely no.
No. Not possible.
There's nothing she can do or say for us to change our mind.
The Democratic Party has left black voters in the dust. It's almost like they want to seduce us with Obama. Gas was cheaper. I know that my bills were cheaper. Life was better under President Trump.
I think it's touch and go right now. I see shades of the Hillary Clinton campaign with the arrogance of a Democratic Party out of touch with the electorate.
That's in Detroit.
Not looking good for you guys. You right, Kamala changed the book. You right, changed the chapter.
From y'all to Trump. I mean, that answer she gave is actually
I bring my own
asinine.
life experiences. Well,
like
we knew that.
So
that
what
is
policy?
crazy to me.
Well, my content.
What is one policy that you would have done differently over these last 3.5 years than President Biden?
I mean, to be very candid with you, even including Mike Pence, vice presidents are not critical of their presidents. I think that really actually, in terms of the tradition of it and also just going forward, it does not make for a productive and
bro. Like, I'm not understanding what she's trying to say.
No, she's saying she won't diss Joe Biden. She said vice presidents are not usually critical of their president.
Yeah, so she doesn't want to
and Mike Pence was.
Yeah, he's the only one that was.
So that should say something about Trump.
Yeah, basically.
So basically, she's saying nothing then.
Right. She's basically saying, "Oh, Mike Pence don't like." Oh,
Yeah.
we.
But I rock with Biden. I'm probably do the same things as Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of,
She said on The View with her friends.
yeah,
you know,
in terms.
when you get somebody in a situation with their friends, you know, and they talking, that's how you catch them, you know, more comfortable. She was on The View with her friends. She said it's not going to be that.
in terms of, I don't think.
Well, we all love
different.
Joe, right?
Yeah, we're going to keep it the same, yeah.
The View was Joe's main cheerleaders for a while.
Man, they clapped him out. That old man. He walked out like Barnacle Boy.
And I will just say that you texted me right around the Democratic convention, and you said, I am talking to people, and Kamala Harris has a problem with black men.
Yeah, and I told the campaign I did not hear from them. I mean, who am I for them to get back to me? But there's a problem. And look, I went from battleground state to battleground state. When they invited me to the convention, I didn't just want to fly there. I said, I'm going to go and talk to voters in battleground states, and I did. It was not curated. I went up to people just doing man on the street. And said, who are you going to vote for? Black men. And time after time after time, they said, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Why?
Yeah.
Now, their reasons, why? They said, because most of the time they said, well, you know, for economic reasons, right? Or because he gave me a stimulus check. And I had to correct them over and over and tell them where that stimulus check came from a Democratic Congress and from Nancy Pelosi. And that Donald Trump actually held the check up so that his name could be put on the check. So they think they got the check directly from him. Meanwhile, Joe Biden has given 1 or 2 stimulus checks as well, but they seem not to know and understand that. You can vote for whoever you
See,
want to vote for.
I didn't appreciate
but
that
if
part.
the reasons that you're going to vote for them, I think that they should be accurate and fact.
Wait, so the economy part wasn't accurate and factual?
So what he was saying,
they don't have facts behind the fact that groceries and everything is more?
Well, I think the reason he said that, they voting for him for the stimulus, he's trying to make it seem like black
they're
men
dumb.
are uninformed in
Exactly.
their voting decision.
That's why I said
that's purely why he was
weird.
saying that. Like, that's why I said I don't think that's true. I did watch his video. There was one kid who said that he was like 18. He was working at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, I remember we watched.
Like,
I was talking about that he basically said the Democrats put in place for the stimulus.
I'm not denying that.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
I didn't get a stimulus
They probably
from
did.
Trump.
They actually hurt the economy.
I didn't get a stimulus from
later,
Trump,
as we see,
so I
inflation
don't really
went up.
care about the stimulus from Trump. To me personally, I did get one from Biden, but I got one.
But technically, I still don't know. Even though maybe the left, I heard that from the left so much, I just said, okay, fine, because that really doesn't matter. But I don't even know if that's true or not. Like,
I don't either.
Like, who really put the stimulus check in place? Like, because it seemed like everybody had to sign off on it. So are the Democrats basically taking credit for it because they signed off on it last? It could be anything. I don't know. Because they're saying that the Democrats
We would have to research for ourselves.
Did something to put the stimulus check in place, and then Donald Trump took credit for it.
Should we look it up?
That's I mean,
we'll look it up another time.
I
Y'all
don't
tell
know.
us.
Yeah,
man.
y'all let us know. I mean, who knows? I mean, really, that's why I said fine. Who gives a damn about it? The economy was better.
Everyone knows that.
Regardless,
he said that's not a fact.
Regardless, both sides had to sign off on it. So Republicans and
they said
Democrats
all the
agreed
time,
with it.
even Kamala says all the time, groceries are too high, is too high. So that can't be the black man's reason to not vote for you because you were part of that administration.
No,
And he knows that.
They say we're misogynist and we like being ruled by a white man. That's what our own black women be saying.
That's insane.
But regardless,
if
bro,
someone
both
says
sides,
that's actually crazy.
Both sides
To me.
agreed to the stimulus check. So I mean, Donald Trump just was the president. He said,
Let's
"Yep."
not
I
get
mean,
too caught up on that.
I know,
It's the
but
fact
I
that
mean-
he was just like he's sad.
that's their biggest. That's a big talking point from them, though.
Then
Because
what?
they'll be, do you vote Trump for the PPP?
No.
People don't say that.
I did it for prices of groceries, gas.
They ain't putting
border.
tampons in boys' bathrooms.
That's a lot of
That-
races, but that's why I just leave.
guns.
That's why I just say fine, because I don't know what's the truth with that. But I mean, y'all let us know if y'all know. But maybe we can look it up.
My name is Ali Al-Jami. I'm part of the Sheba restaurant family located in the city of Dearborn, state of Michigan. We all have a voice to use, and it's so important for us to use that voice, especially in elections this critical.
Muslims not gonna
We're
play with that.
encouraging everyone to go out and vote. Your vote does really matter. We believe that your voice matters in our community, and that is why we are voting for Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
Not only do we fully endorse him, we encourage you, the community, to go out and vote for him.
Wow.
Muslims know real dictators. I'm sorry, but they know real dictators. They can tell you.
Donald J. Trump. Not only do we fully endorse him, we encourage you, the community, to go out and vote for him.
So if they switch up on him,
He has a proven track record of building the economy, securing our borders, and not only putting the people first, but putting America first. We want peace, and we believe that he's the only candidate that can make that peace a reality. Go out and let your voices be heard. Let's bring back the prosperity that we need in this country and make America great again. Thank you so much.
Mr. President, on behalf of the city of Hamtramck, and we would like to present you a certificate of appreciation for visiting our city. And I would like to call the three elected officials, if you don't mind, to join me to hand you this certificate, please. It's going to be historic for our city.
Yeah, it's over.
I'm sorry, America.
All the real free Palestine is voting for Trump.
A lot of them probably are.
The dude we met,
they were mad at Joe. I don't know how they feel about Kamala.
I'm talking about the ones that really know what's going on, though. Like the males, Muslim males, or Trump supporters.
I think that's because of their principles.
I think Trump's doing really well with Muslims.
Women, I mean, well, yeah,
Because the principles that they, that they follow are similar to
Kamala.
the,
But
yeah, I want to see.
I mean,
what
the Muslim guy I met. I mean, I'm really not into the Muslim community, but just following him, I see what they do and stuff. Like they all support Trump. So that's
well,
the
it
males.
makes sense they for strong male leadership in a lot of,
Yeah,
a lot of ways.
And they're messed up about they post
the far
every
left,
day.
alphabet gang stuff. They're not with that.
They
at
post
all.
every day about Palestine and Lebanon and all those countries over there, and they still support Trump. So if they believe
Well,
that
he
that's
had-
going to bring peace,
He
then
had-
that's
he
what's
had
going
to
to
be-
be.
It doesn't make sense for you to not. If you think about it,
He had the April's Accords.
Abraham.
Abraham's April's Accords.
Like, they know what's going on for real,
He knew
man.
he was talking about. He knew, I didn't know that's what it was called.
But I think when it comes to Michigan, the campaign sounds like they're feeling pretty confident. You look at places that Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are going to be going today, like Oakland County. This is an area where Biden really outperformed Hillary Clinton. He won by 14 points. She only won that county by 8 in 2016, obviously went on to lose Michigan as a result of many things, but that being one of them. And I think you see such a disdain right now within the Arab American community against Kamala Harris. I think many people were hoping for a big shift within that community. They weren't happy with the Biden administration policies. They thought having Kamala in there might change things, that she might take a different approach. And when they realized that she didn't, they were very, very unhappy. And so you look at Oakland County and Macomb County, that's home to almost half of the Arab American population in Michigan. These people don't plan on coming out to support Kamala, and this could potentially lose Michigan for her. And even for the sake of argument, you say she takes Arizona, she takes Nevada, Trump takes Georgia and North Carolina. She still can't win without winning at least 2 of those states within the blue wall. So I think these are critically important.
Y'all ever notice every time somebody from Trump's representative team come on and it's a woman, she always fine? I'm noticing a pattern. Someone that always defends Kamala is either lame. They be having the fine ones on the other side.
I feel like both sides have some good-looking women.
I don't agree with that. I definitely
The
don't
black
agree
girl
with
magics that be coming on now be pissing me off.
I definitely don't agree with that.
Don't agree with that at all.
At all.
Hey man, we could disagree and agree.
Best looking woman they got is the AOC, and she not even that good looking to me.
Wow.
To me,
if that's the best,
yeah, that's trash.
Shit, so don't agree.
I think there are a lot of folks, such as myself, who think that Donald Trump's unpopularity is baked in. But here's the deal. If you believe that Donald Trump has somehow become less popular over time, let me change your mind about that. In fact, he is more popular at this point in the campaign than he was at this point in the 2020 campaign or the 2016 campaign. Look, he's still underwater, right, with a negative 9-point net favorability rating. But that is higher than he was in 2020 at minus 12 points when he nearly won. And it is way higher than the minus 27 net favorability back in 2016 when he did win. So I think there's this real question in Kamala Harris's mind, in the campaign's mind, why is Trump more popular now than he was at this point in 2020 and 2016? And I think that is why you're seeing the sharpening attacks, because they want to put him back down to here, or even there's no way that they're necessarily going to back down to here, but they want to make Trump more unpopular than he is right now, because he's more popular now than either point in 2020 or 2016.
So this could be what they're saying with regard to with Donald Trump, but could it have something also to do with what they're saying with their candidate, with Kamala Harris or something?
Yeah, look, Kamala Harris is more popular than Donald Trump. But Kamala Harris had her popularity rising once, of course, she became the presumptive Democratic nominee. Look, she was at minus 15 points back on July 17th, then minus 4 points on August 17th, then 1 point on September, plus 1 point. She was actually in positive territory a month ago, but she has fallen back down to minus 1. The momentum of Kamala Harris has stalled. And I think they feel like they have to change something that's going on in their campaign, because they were seeing a rise and now it is stalled out. Look, she's still more popular than Trump. But look, Joe Biden was more popular than Trump, much more, and barely won. And Hillary Clinton was more popular than Donald Trump and lost. Being more popular than Trump isn't enough. She wants to continue to see her favorabilities rise, but in fact, they're going in the wrong direction.
So we're taking a closer look at some of the polling that seems to be narrowing in some of the battleground states. The election, as we all know, still 18 days away. But if it were being held today, who do you think would win?
You know, Wolf, I'd be a fool to answer that question, because you're talking about margins we have never seen before in polling. You know, you've got 7 battleground states. I think the largest margin on the average is like 2 points, and most of them are under 1 point when you look at polling averages. And that's just way too close to call. I don't know. I mean, and it involves questions of organization, for example, who has the strongest organizations in these battleground states? And, you know, that's an open question. I think that may be an edge for Democrats in those blue wall states, because they've been organizing for a long time, first for Biden and now for Harris, but with an infusion of new volunteers for Harris. But I wouldn't hazard a guess, and this is close enough so that any number of things may influence the outcome in the next 18 days.
I literally got lost in what he was talking about.
He said at the beginning, he said, he answered it, and then he just rambled. He said, I'd be a fool to answer that question. Therefore, you say Trump will win.
That's
Period.
the last thing I
That's
heard.
it. Me too. After that, I just did. It doesn't matter why. We know why. He's a better candidate.
They are partners. They are partners.
Can't stand her.
They have been. She's been, again, a critical partner in some of the big piece items that we've been able to get done on behalf of this country. Obviously, she's going to play a role as she has done in the past.
Wait.
I said, do you think that she's finer than the girl on CNN?
Did she just expose her?
Yeah, kinda.
Did she just expose her?
They are partners.
They are partners.
They have been. She's been, again, a critical partner in some of the big piece items that we've been able to get done on behalf of this country. Obviously, she's going to play a role as she has done in the past.
Well, you're done.
Trump 2025.
So how they trying to say she is and not?
Yeah,
with Joe
I don't
Biden?
know.
That's
Depends
so
on which
weird.
argument.
They weird,
It
bro.
depends on which argument they're defending.
Is it off the audience?
They gonna hit
It's off
you
the argument they're defending.
with both sides of it. They
They're
gonna,
gonna- yeah.
She was, but she wasn't.
This is what it actually was.
You can't give
Everything good she was, but everything bad she wasn't.
Nah, she didn't do that. Nah.
That was Trump actually.
Yeah, Trump did that. He had everybody
He
else
had his
playing
friends do that.
Casey bucked Biden to protect fracking, and he sided with Trump to end NAFTA and put tariffs on China to stop them from cheating.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill. And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Bob Casey has an ad where he's tying himself to Donald Trump. He's saying, I support Donald Trump's positions, I support this. How badly must it be going for Kamala Harris if Bob Casey's running an ad in Pennsylvania saying, I'm for Donald Trump. Cats and dogs sleeping together. Chuck, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Said cats and dogs sleeping together.
Opposites. That's what it is.
All this cat and dog talk, those are trigger words.
Wow, man, this is amazing, man. It's a great feeling, you know. We didn't do all the hoop and Hollywood up to you. Because I would have been on this big
We don't know till the clock is over.
Hey, shut up, bro.
I keep it
got out
out.
here so sad. It would have been funny though.
Nah, it wouldn't have been funny, bro.
Like
Nah,
some
actually
people would
would've
be
been
on
hot.
our ass so bad, bro.
I've been upset.
They're
think?
like, y'all niggas made 200 and
Oh, yeah.
full.
I would have threw the camera for sure after one. I would have been hot, bro.
But it's
That's
not
bad.
over. We're sitting here
Bro,
talking like it's
we didn't
over.
drop the picture on Instagram. We didn't did a lot, bro. We
think
didn't
he's
cross
gonna
that
win.
line,
We
bro.
think he's gonna win. We
I
do.
know, bro.
He's
But
gonna win.
We did a lot. Bro.
They're gonna be so hot. It's gonna be so funny.
Like,
It's gonna be so funny.
I'm gonna be happy.
Trump is gonna win.
My
I'm
soul
laughing
gonna
at
be
the
happy.
Nah,
So
it's
you
gonna be
niggas
hilarious.
sad.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Chuck
see
it.
the media's response. Y'all see what them MSNBC went to go talk to the voters, and you see what they said. So,
Hey, you know what's going on, y'all.
People have spoken.
It's pretty much over with, guys.
Wrap
The
it
next 10 days, 20,
Take
15
your life
days,
back home.
I don't see what she could do.
What do you do though if you
It's
don't have
over.
a position of government and you lose? What do you do now? What is she gonna do all day?
Just
I don't
go
know.
show
Be
TV
with
appearances.
Vibe.
Be with Dougie, bro.
Try to
Vibe
figure out
her
where it all
campaign
went
money.
wrong.
Where's Joe Biden gonna be?
She's gonna take Tiffany.
Joe Biden's gonna be wiped
Mayor
off the map.
Tiffany, Mayor Tiffany. You know all them. They gonna get her.
Do they ever catch Mayor Tiffany?
Where's she at? Let's look her. Can we look her up? Because that's our friend.
She in New York.
That's not my friend. I hate that moment.
What's her last name?
man,
Mayor
this is amazing.
Tiffany Hinyard. 2 days ago. Let's see.
Look, guys. I mean, look. We're not on
It
here
says she has a re-election bid.
Re-election bid. Yep.
ever saying that both sides don't
Many
play.
people calling for her resignation.
Politics is dirty, guys. Regardless, we just saying.
Well, she's not
we
on the
rock
run.
with Trump.
Remember I said
Regardless,
that.
I
Tiffany
think that's what
She
it
was
is.
on the run.
Well, Kamala hit with Tiffany.
She
hit.
came back. She running for
Where's
re-election.
my money?
I think people think that we be blind to just one side, and
Hey,
you
bro.
know.
Hey, bro.
How was that when we started off in the middle?
information.
When we started off not on either side, and we just got the facts, like Byron said, and now it's clear as day.
I just don't understand why
I have an
people
argument
think,
for every argument.
I just don't
I
understand
do.
why people think we can look at the shit on the left and say, "Hey, I agree with this." I'm not a slave mentality like you dumbasses.
But I
that
will
say
really
that.
debate you on any point.
That's what we can do that.
I will.
That's what I'm saying. We can do
Yeah.
that. I just don't agree.
There's no
I
point
don't
they can
agree.
win.
I
There's no point though.
don't
You're not gonna
agree.
convince them. So it's really the point. That's why I don't do it.
Maybe it is. I ain't gonna say it's propaganda, but
They might say we
I'm be real,
propaganda.
but I haven't seen Republicans do something that I just disagree with.
Trump.
All
So,
right,
like,
I wouldn't say all that.
That's why. What the
I
heck
wouldn't
is
say all
that?
that.
Where's
Like, you talking
playing?
about as far as a policy or something somebody said?
Yeah,
You talking about a policy
say
or
all
something
that.
somebody said?
No,
Yeah, policy.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say all
I
that.
don't have a policy I disagree with so far.
Wouldn't
That
say
I've
all that.
someone's pointed out to me.
What policy you disagree with? Well, maybe one. I just don't have one. I don't know. Maybe I
Maybe
don't know. them all.
they probably are out there. Maybe. I don't know.
These
But
motherfuckers
I
ain't
haven't
they all
saying-
make
I ain't
sense.
I ain't finna sit here and
Makes
say
sense to
they
me.
perfect.
They're all comments. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Trump just said the other day, I feel like Republicans
really
just common sense.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the only thing is a lot of Republican states are against marijuana, and you know, I don't agree with that.
Okay,
I'll say that.
I
think marijuana should be legal. So
yeah, Vivek said that also.
Yeah,
and he's a Republican, but in a lot of Republican
a lot
states,
of people
it's illegal.
say that. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. They're not just.
And the Republican states probably got the actual toughest laws against marijuana.
All right, guys.
Is that true?
Probably.
It was decriminalized in Louisiana.
But you can still get a felony for
a large amount.
But you
get
got
a
the
felony for a
dispos
cart.
and stuff. One cart in Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah, no, that's strict laws. Republican state.
Yeah, it is. If you can get a ticket, that's for me. That's pretty strict
compared to where they mass producing it.
That's because they do marijuana and THC.
It is fair.
No, but the tickets are fat. They're not. It's like a $1,000 ticket. You going to court. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's pretty extreme.
Yo, it's a ticket, but it ain't no light ticket though. It ain't no speeding ticket.
Yeah, either way, you know, hey, I'd rather take that ticket than side myself with the lid. Regardless.
That's an example of we not just blindly agreeing with everything.
Yeah, true. Yeah, all right, guys, let's know what y'all think.